Hello, my love. Welcome back to the show. Today, I want to talk about soul wounds and why we need to heal our soul wounds in order to live a life by design. Most people don't realize that they have soul wounds because these soul wounds go back so far. Some of them go back before birth to before you incarnated into this planet, from souls before you, from wounds that they've been carrying and they never healed, and now you're here to heal them. And if you're not familiar with this concept, we basically are a soul inside of this human flesh living a soul and a human experience. So when we were born, we were completely perfect, but all of the conditioning and the lessons and the things that we have learned that have shaped us have sort of made us not as, I don't want to say perfect, but as authentically aligned with our soul as we originally incarnated into this earth to be. So now it is up to us to heal the soul wounds that live deep within us. And these soul wounds can be identified because most of the time, your wounds are patterns that you keep repeating over and over and over. There is a belief system that lives within you and a pattern that you keep repeating. Maybe you keep attracting the same unfortunate financial situation and you think it's you, that you live in this victim mentality. Things are always happening to you. You just have bad luck. You can't catch a break. Nothing ever works out for you. Or maybe you keep attracting toxic relationships, or you can't find a relationship because you self sabotage. Or maybe you can't figure out what you want to do with your life because you keep hopping around and you can't find clarity. And all of that comes down to basically a wound that needs to be healed so that we can open up that soul, so we can actually hear our intuition speak to us, so that the universe can guide us and we can hear that guidance, those downloads, those pings, and follow those breadcrumbs. So follow that pathway. A lot of times we think that because we're doing all the work, we're showing up, we're putting on a brave face, we are trying to manifest and attract the things that we want to us, that they should come to us because we're good people and we're doing the right thing. But we are, each one of us, me, you, and everybody in the world, is uniquely different. And what is right for me isn't right for you. So, what I'm supposed to eat from my blood type and my body type isn't what you're supposed to eat. And my gifts that I came into this world with aren't the same as your gifts because you are probably talented at something far different than what I'm great at, and vice versa. So, all of us are uniquely different. That's why it is so important for us to truly align to our unique soul code and understand who we authentically are. Because when you understand who you authentically are, you can easily find your purpose, whatever that purpose is, and you can live your destiny. Whatever those desires that were placed in your heart are, those were given to you by the Creator, by the universe. Those are not just random things that you want to manifest into material things. Those are things that were given to you to specifically create. Your desires look different from mine. And that's why it's really, 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 I can't say really enough, important to heal your soul wounds because your soul wound will keep you playing small. It'll block you from the very thing that you want. It'll self sabotage you. It'll keep you living in fear. And it will make you doubt everything that you want to do because our bodies are literally here to keep us safe. They're not here to help us live this most abundant life. They are here to protect us, to make sure that nothing harms us and that we live a healthy life. But we have to go internally and get to the core of the wound. What is that wound you've been suppressing for so long? When you think back throughout all of the years of your life, what is a reoccurring theme? What is something that you just happen to experience over and over and over? Is it safety? Do you feel unsafe in your body, like you're always sick, or you feel like you're unhealthy? Is it security? Do you feel like you're constantly struggling, that you can never make ends meet, that you cannot get to the economic wealth that you truly desire? Is it love? What is the thing? Is it confidence? There are so many limiting beliefs that we carry. There are 12 most common limiting beliefs, but there are so many that we carry throughout the duration of our lives. but only about 1 to 3 that we actually are here to correct in this lifetime, that our unique soul code came to correct. And only you know it because you know what you've done throughout the duration of your life. You know your story better than anybody else. So, right now, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about your childhood. And I want you to think about how you lived your life, the things that shaped you. I want you to think about all the choices you made as a child, as a young adult, all the choices that you're making up to this day. Do you feel like there was something that happened repeatedly that was teaching you a lesson? That instead of seeing this as something that was bad that happened to you, this was a redirection. Now you can open your eyes with me. I wanted to do that little quick exercise so you could try to visualize maybe a pattern and try to pinpoint where and what that was. The redirection from the universe is when things aren't working out, when we feel like we are pushing a boulder up a hill instead of flowing with the universe. That's when the universe is trying to redirect us. It's trying to say, hey, alert, that is not the right way to go. We are going to make that as hard as possible until you choose a different direction because you keep taking the same direction and it is literally getting you the same result. So why don't you take this direction? Why don't you go that way? Just try something new. Just try it for once in your life and see what happens. And when you take that path and you start to make different choices that feel really authentically aligned with you, you slowly start to heal that soul wound because you overwrite that program that you've been running on unconsciously for so many years, probably the majority of your entire life. And the more you lean into that other path, it's going to guide you to these little breadcrumbs. First, you're going to see maybe an ad on social media that says, take this beautiful course because it's going to help you with something that you're working through. And then you're going to take that course and you're going to meet somebody who's going to introduce you to a podcast or a book or a person. And that person's going to introduce you to a job, and that job's going to take you to a country. And obviously, this is just a story I'm creating, but you get where I'm going with this. All of these things lead you to the place you're meant to be. But when you keep trying to hold on to that wound like it's a badge of honor and you keep living in dysregulation, you can never find harmony. So every day you live in victim mentality and you think something's wrong with you and that the universe is out to get you and that all these people are bad and everything is bad. And that's no way to live this beautiful human experience, this beautiful soul contract. So today I want to inspire you to really quiet your mind. Do some inner child work. Journal on patterns that you have been repeating, things that just keep happening to you. See if there's a common thread, if there's one theme that just keeps popping up for you, and really dissect that. What is that? Is that safety, security, abandonment, self confidence, self worth, love? What is that thing? And then start asking yourself, if I was to take one step to live in a harmonious life with the dream that was placed in my heart, which direction would that take me? Would I go right? And what would I do differently? And start speaking this new narrative. Like, I trust that everything is working out for me. I trust that taking this new path is guiding me to where I'm meant to be. Start speaking these positive affirmations aloud and vibrating with the universe. And then start making those choices to live in harmony and see where those breadcrumbs lead you and rewrite that unfortunate soul wound that you came into this world with. Rewrite that limiting belief that you have been suppressing. I know I did this. I started doing this a couple years back, but I did this for 2 solid years every single day. I was determined to really change my entire reality. And now nothing causes me to react. I don't have a fear because I've created a pattern of how to get through things. I've created my own little 5-step process, and it's what I do for every single thing. And it's helped me heal tremendously. And it's been a game changer because when you start to realize that we are making choices every single day that either are aligned with us or they're not aligned with us, and they are leading us to the path we want to go down or down a path that we do not want to go down. And when you realize that you have the control over all of that, and all you have to do is listen to your body, then you really start working through the program that your body has been conditioned to believe, and you start to rewrite those. And I'm in my 40s, so it took me a while to rewrite these because I wasn't as well versed as I'm making it for you guys. I had to read book after book and journal and understand the program that I was going through and understand my own triggers and heal through them. But now I figured it all out, and now I have a simple course that teaches you how to do it in 3 weeks. So you don't have to spend 2 or 3 years doing it. It's just an easy breezy fix. But once you do that, you start to manifest and you change your reality and you just start to quantum leap and things shift so quickly. Not only that, you live in peace, which to me personally is way better than any manifestation because you can't put a price tag on peace. There is nothing in the world that feels as good as the way a regulated body that is always calm through tough times or great times. That to me is priceless. So, if you're interested in learning about your personal traumas and maybe what is keeping you stuck, what has been suppressed deeply for years, I have a free limited audio series that is all about these core wounds and how you can break through them. So if that's something that you want to tap into today, get into that, check out that program. It's absolutely free and it's going to change your life and it's going to give you the tools to start healing internally so that you don't have to live with this wound. You don't have to be repelling things. You can start magnetizing things. You can start attracting things to you and you can become a magnet. So, definitely know that there is so much love inside of you that wants to come out. It wants to pour out. It's probably overflowing. And you just have to tap into that. You really just have to tap into that soul and live in alignment. So I love you so, so much. I hope to see you in the free limited beliefs audio series. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one.